Appreciate that. This time I'd like to ask Representative Henne to please join us.
Thank you. Thanks for everybody being here today. I want to tell a little bit why I became so involved in this. My profession is I'm an insurance agent, so I deal with a lot of commercial clients, a lot of business owners in the Montgomery County area. And we always sit around and talk about government and all that. Well, when I decided to run for office, first thing I did is went to the same business owners and I go, what makes it hard to do business in Ohio? That was my main goal for being elected. And number one on everybody's list, I think, was workers' comp. But number two on many of their lists was municipal income tax. Okay, I didn't understand the thing, so I went to talk to my CPAs and I go, is this a problem? And I got some eyes rolled at me and some chuckles at me, and they said, yeah, it's really a very burdensome system. And in fact, one of the CPAs, this is a spreadsheet he uses every year. This is just for Southwest Ohio, all the different type of things that different cities use to calculate their municipal, the taxable income for the different businesses. So they say they spend 60% of their time after they file the returns on the municipal income tax, not the federal, the state, but the municipals. Imagine being a business owner. You're a contractor and you've got 10 employees and they go different places during the day. You've got a plumber, the guy goes over here in the morning, his employee goes over here in the afternoon, someplace else later on. They have to track where those employees are every hour so they can withhold the right amount of withholding so they can file those returns. In January, I was at one of my clients, and she had stacks of papers on her desk, and I looked, and they were W-2s, and I go, what are those? And she says, well, these are the W-2s for my employees. One of them had 30 W-2s they were going to give one employee. You can imagine that each of those employees have to file returns with those cities, and each business has to file a return with all the cities they do business in. So, as I think was discussed earlier, that the cost of compliance becomes more than the cost of the tax. You have many of these returns. I mean, the CPAs can't. They tell me they can't charge the right amount to do all these returns. So they typically don't get enough money for it. But they have to, $50 to $100 to file a return, and they don't owe that much. So the cost of the compliance is more than the actual cost of the tax. And I've discussed this with the cities too, and they understand the problem, and they want to work on it too. So I'm anxious to have them involved in the conversation so that we can come up with a good solution. But I do think this is a big problem for businesses. The money they're spending on complying to these laws could be spent on growing their business, investing, hiring new employees. So I'm glad to work on this, and I'm anxious to get involved in the meetings. Thank you for your time.